Hello, my name is Virginia Rosenberg. I am an intuitive astrologer and sacred movement artist based in Asheville, North Carolina. You can learn more about me and my work that I offer to you in service through readings and classes and workshops at my website, heavenlybodieshealing.com. Tonight is March 5th, 2015, and I have chosen to make my first video to celebrate the Virgo full moon. So the sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Virgo, and there's so much happening with this full moon tonight. The full moon was actually at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today on Thursday, but we feel its effects a couple days beforehand and a couple days after. That's always the case with the moons, be them full, new, and all points in between. So, one thing that really catches my eye about this moon is that the sun is illuminating Neptune and Chiron in Pisces. And the reason that this catches my eye is because Saturn has been making a hard aspect to Neptune since December 23rd when Saturn moved into Sagittarius. So we have all collectively been feeling this major shift since Saturn moved into Sagittarius on December 23rd. It spans across so many different things. For me, I've really been feeling it as a deep questioning around what I believe, around my business, around my work, what I'm offering. I've been questioning if I'm on the right path or if I need to step out and explore different realms of being. I've been experiencing some discouragement and disillusionment, and yet at the same time I've been experiencing this deep cleansing that is happening on physical levels. I've been sick this past week, and it's happening on spiritual levels as well, and psychic levels. So I'm noticing that as I cleanse, different things get kind of stirred up. So you might have gone on like a diet detox at one point, and if you've gone on a simple diet, you might notice that after you're eating your simple diet for a few days, you start to come up against some pretty difficult emotions or thought patterns, or you start to analyze your behaviors or kind of step back and notice, like, wow, I tend to crave chocolate cake whenever I'm angry or something like that. So I feel that this Saturn-Neptune square that we're experiencing now is bringing up some of that same stuff that happens when we're in the beginning of a cleansing process, where it's just stirring and stirring and stirring, and we kind of get into the soup, we get into the gunk. So it can feel kind of depressing at times. It can feel like your energy is being really depleted, and some of the reason around why your energy might be depleted is because you're in a deeper healing process on many different levels of your being right now than you might be aware of or than you might understand. One thing I've been noticing is, like, I'll have erratic moods and shifts that seem like they're not coming from anything outside of me. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm feeling really bummed today, or I'm feeling really emotional, but there's not an external trigger that's causing that. And I'm just noticing that that's like the Neptunian, Piscean waters, especially with Neptune hovering close to Chiron like that, and with the sun just coming through and illuminating all of those things, to feel kind of changeable and to feel really sensitive, to be grieving or feeling loss. All of those things are really natural and really aligned with this full moon right now. The full moon is also really combustible tonight in general. Venus and Mars are conjunct in Aries, and they're also conjunct Uranus. So those three planets together in Aries that's volcanic. That is unexpected eruptions. That is difficult anger, or needs to self-express, needs to break out of the mold and shake things up and try something new and different. And for this moon in particular, those 3 planets in Aries, the sign of the self, which is encouraging you to kind of go forward on your path, take your reins, kind of pioneer, be a leader and trailblaze for yourself in your life. They're making a difficult adjusting aspect to the moon, which is in Virgo. So it's this sense of the moon really wanting to order things and plan things and feeling like in order to be emotionally safe, I really need to organize my life and I need to clean out my closet. And yet at the same time, there's this adjustment aspect to this more impulsive energy, like that's kind of like, well, I should clean out my closet, but I want to do this right now instead. So there's this push-pull happening between those. There's so many other things I could say about this full moon, but I want to keep this video short as an introduction and just introduce myself and give my blessing to all of you out there on this full moon so that you can sink into it and really experience it in your life any way that it is stirring for you right now. So rather than fabricating something like a ritual or sitting down with a candle, I recommend just going really deeply and fully into whatever experience you're having right now, whether it be watching a movie or crying or cooking or hanging out with your loved one. Fully commit yourself to harnessing intimacy and being completely present with wherever you're at in your life, and find that juice there as you absorb yourself into your life, into your moment, into your being. Thank you. Have a good night.